Alright, so I have something really special to show you guys today. It's really cool when you can work with someone who's really talented and creative themselves. So I worked for a client at the beginning of the summer who wanted to do a children's book about his dog that has diabetes. It's a really heartwarming story. It's a really cute book, really cute dog, really cute book. I can't say really cute book. I did the book. Of course it's really cute. Really cute story is what I meant, and a really cute dog. Cut. It's slated to come out in mid-September, so I'm really excited about the book. I had a great time working on it, and the author, Greg Magoon, is actually really talented himself. So he took some of my images and made a little animation just to kind of promote the launch of the book, just to kind of sort of like a teaser. So he sort of made a little teaser animation. So I'll show you what that looks like now. So cute. I can't wait for it to come out. I can't wait for my copy. I had such a great time working on it, and I'll put all the information right here below so you can go check it out, and it'll mean so much to me if you go support Oliver and check out the book and check out his Instagram and all that good stuff. So this video is basically going to be how I draw Oliver. So you're just going to see like one or two poses of how I draw him. This is one video. This is part one out of 2 videos of how I draw Oliver. Is that what I named it? Drawing Oliver. Part 1, drawing Oliver. Alright, so this is Oliver, and this is the actual Oliver. I do use a few other Dachshunds for reference, because sometimes, I need certain poses and things like that, so I just use other Dachshunds. Like this little guy. He kind of had the pose of like stretching, yawning type pose. So, I just kind of find a similar dog and then just use that for reference. The first time I did this pose was a tiger. I'd seen a drawing of someone did like a few big cats like stretching. It was really cute. So the first one that I tried was like a tiger. So a really fun pose, kind of morning stretchies type situation. I had a lot of trouble with this foreshortening of the paws. It was very it was kind of tough to figure it out. As you can see, I sort of have to erase through a few times before I get it right. But that's what happens. I mean, I'm not that great at drawing paws. I'm still trying to figure out a way to like lock it down so I can just do all paws that way. I think I had to go through 3 or 4 sets of paws before I had something I liked. Well, that's normal. Sometimes like you do one drawing that's supposed to not take that much time, and sometimes it just you get stuck on one thing and it winds up costing you an extra 2 hours, but that's the way it has to go. And as you can see there, sometimes I switch back and forth to see which paws I like best. And obviously in this case I switch back and forth between the sketches. The sketches is the hardest part. I've been doing the dog long enough to where the line work and the coloring I'm kind of not familiar with, but that part's the easy part. The sketch, getting the sketch right, is the more difficult part. And sometimes it just takes me forever to kind of decide, one thing or another, and I usually wind up doing it both ways and then switching back and forth to kind of see which one I like better. Yeah, Oliver has a very distinctive ear shape, so sometimes I have to remember that, I really have to match that in all of the illustrations. There we go. So here I get to some line work. And this brush is this is my Sketchmaster brush, which is what I used basically for the whole book. So it's solid, but it still has a lot of pressure sensitivity. So it still kind of has that sketchy vibe to it, but it has enough definition for me to, it has just the right amount of definition, just the right amount of sensitivity, so I can give it some line weight when I need to, and sort of just like, flick the ends when I need to. Yeah, the paws I went with were more simple, rounded paws, which is usually the right answer. Sometimes I just get too engulfed in like the details, and I start doing a little bit too much. So I use one of my older images to, just double check and make sure that all the details and the details are right for Oliver. I think that's what I did there. I really like the closed eye smile. That was really difficult for me for a long time. Their eyes just kind of looked funny, but now that I've been doing it for a while, I can kind of pull off the closed eye smile. It's really effective in making them look really happy and sweet. I actually did a few edits to this after the fact, which is normal. You usually have to do, a couple edits. And sometimes it's actually nice to step away from your drawings for like a day or two and then kind of reassess. So at the end of this one, you'll see that I do a few little tweaks just to make him look the way the client wanted him to look. I always use my signature orange to color all this stuff in. Orange is good because you can see it on a light background, and you can also see it just as good on a dark background, even though I do most of my stuff on this beige color. Oh, I'm back. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Give me a like and a subscribe if you want, and just jump to part 2 and we'll finish Oliver. We'll get him nice and colored up and lined up and get him looking good. So not even until next time. I'll see you in part 2.